Amazing parents! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring newborn reflexes like the Moro reflex and rooting reflex. Understanding these can help you better respond to your baby's needs and ensure their comfort. Let's dive in. Newborns come into the world with a set of automatic responses known as reflexes. These reflexes are vital indicators of a baby's neurological development and help them interact with their new environment. Here's a detailed look at some of the most common newborn reflexes, including the Moro reflex and rooting reflex, to help you understand what to expect and how to respond. 1. Moro reflex, startle reflex. What is the Moro reflex? The Moro reflex, also known as the startle reflex, is an involuntary response to a sudden change in environment, such as a loud noise or a swift movement. How to identify the Moro reflex? When triggered, your baby will throw their arms and legs out, arch their back, and then bring their arms back in toward their body. This reflex usually peaks during the first month and disappears by 4 to 6 months of age. Purpose of the Moro reflex. This reflex is thought to be a protective mechanism that helps the baby respond to changes in their environment. What to do when you see the Moro reflex? Ensure your baby feels secure by swaddling them. Holding your baby close to your body can also help calm them when the reflex is triggered. 2. Rooting reflex. What is the rooting reflex? The rooting reflex helps a newborn find the breast or bottle to begin feeding. How to identify the rooting reflex? If you stroke your baby's cheek or mouth, they will turn their head toward the stimulus and open their mouth. This reflex is strongest during the first few weeks and typically fades by 4 months of age. Purpose of the rooting reflex. It assists in the feeding process by guiding the baby toward the nipple. What to do when you see the rooting reflex? Position your baby for feeding when you notice this reflex. It indicates that your baby is hungry and ready to eat. 3. Sucking reflex. What is the sucking reflex? The sucking reflex is an instinctive sucking motion that occurs when the roof of the baby's mouth is touched. How to identify the sucking reflex? Place a finger or nipple in your baby's mouth, and they will automatically begin to suck. This reflex is crucial for feeding and typically begins to fade by 4 months of age. Purpose of the sucking reflex. This reflex ensures that the baby can feed effectively from the breast or bottle. What to do when you see the sucking reflex? Encourage feeding by bringing your baby to the breast or bottle when this reflex is evident. It helps establish a good feeding routine. 4. Grasp reflex, palmar reflex. What is the grasp reflex? The grasp reflex is observed when you place an object or your finger in the baby's palm, and they close their hand around it. How to identify the grasp reflex? Your baby will automatically grip the object placed in their palm. This reflex is present at birth and starts to fade around 5-6 months. Purpose of the grasp reflex. It is believed to be a primitive response that may have evolutionary roots, helping the baby cling to the caregiver. What to do when you see the grasp reflex? This is a great opportunity to bond with your baby. Let them hold your finger and gently interact with them. 5. Stepping reflex, walking reflex. What is the stepping reflex? The stepping reflex occurs when you hold your baby upright with their feet touching a solid surface. They will appear to take steps or walk. How to identify the stepping reflex? Hold your baby under their arms and let their feet touch the ground. You'll notice them making stepping motions. This reflex usually disappears by 2 months of age. Purpose of the stepping reflex. This reflex is part of the development of the motor system, preparing the baby for walking later on. What to do when you see the stepping reflex? While it's fascinating to watch, ensure your baby is supported and do not force the movement. This is more of a reflex than a sign they are ready to walk. Conclusion. Newborn reflexes are essential indicators of neurological development and play a crucial role in the early days of a baby's life. Understanding these reflexes can help you respond appropriately to your baby's needs and provide better care. Thank you so much for watching and learning about newborn reflexes with us today. I hope this detailed guide has given you a clearer understanding of these fascinating automatic responses and how to respond to them. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful parenting tips. Share your thoughts or any questions you have in the comments below. See you in the next video, and happy parenting!